Menteri Rangba Kajalla Ukonrat Sangma mentakasngi ka arphoh new tarik ujiliu arhajar arphutsau ulapalat pajba ya ka website Chief Minister's Research Grant Portal ka badai ka website ka banyarap pisai ki samla puli ki bawat benia haka jingalang layadon lang Menteri Katanat Art and Culture uba polling do u Commissioner Secretary uba FR Kharkongor u Director lembat ki dekhot ka CRG Committee haba kren haka jingalang Menteri Rangba ulakan tu ki samla puli ki bawat benia baki dei ban shimya kanikalat ban register yaladi hakanika program.
Today that the Honourable Minister and our Commissioner Secretary have taken the initiative to structure this entire process, and we are here today to launch the website and the portal through which our different scholars and researchers can now apply for this particular grant. The thought process is very simple. Number one, we have always felt, and I've mentioned this in many platforms, that we really lack documentation. We really lack research. And both research and documentation in one way is a foundation for many other aspects to really happen. And many states and many nations, if you look at it, have stressed so much on documentation. And those documentations that they help the future generation to understand the past and improve the past in the future and make things better. So all of these thought processes, ideas, anything that we want to do to bring a change in our society and in our state starts with proper research and documentation, without which we really would not be, I should say, moving forward in a very scientific manner. And that's what has actually really pushed us to focus on this aspect of research and documentation. That's number one. Number two, we also realize that many of our scholars, they really want to do research, but actually they don't have the support to do research. So there's no lack of individuals who are keen, who are into research mode and would really like to contribute, but there was no mechanism or no platform through which they could do it. So this is really also to support these researchers and scholars to move forward. Number three, we also feel that once we have all of this research that's happening, so you can imagine in a matter of about 15 years, 20 years time, say suppose on an average about 100 papers are done, you're talking of 2,000, 3,000 different topics being researched and kept in a database. So you look at the next many years, and obviously that's still in my mind, and it will only become clearer as we move forward. But I just thought I will take this moment to also share with you my thoughts. But as you can see from this documentation, it's a very simple process of application, how to apply, who all are eligible. We've kept it very flexible so that as many scholars can apply. We really wanted to make it very open and very flexible for individuals. They may not be PhD holders, but why not give them a chance also? And of course, we would want each of these researchers to then also do a lot of field work, visits, involve students, other students who are there, with them, allow the team to be there. So we're hoping that one scholar, one researcher will have a team of 4 or 5 people, individuals around him. So we're not touching just one intellect, we're touching about 200, 300 every year. And as I said, we are very flexible to discuss about how we can expand this program. So if you tell me tomorrow, well, 50 wasn't enough, we need 100, we are very much open to it. So we'll all depend on the response we get. If you tell us that, well, the amount is a bit less, so maybe for certain research it could be 3, but for another research maybe it requires a larger budget, we are flexible for that also. So let's keep that open, but this is where we start and we take it forward from here. But a lot of work for all of you who are in the committee, because it's not easy. You have to really go through this, because I do expect that you will also guide the people who are doing the research in the long run and help them and support them, so mentor them. So I think all of those aspects also, I'm sure, will come into the picture. So this is really a beginning of many things that we would like to do. I'm very keen, as you're aware, that we'll be very soon having our own state level data center that's coming up. I expect that all these different inputs will be kept in a digital format. on the cloud, so that we can make it accessible to people all over the world. At the same time, I'm hoping that through the different programs or the OTT programs we have, we'll be able to create the documentaries through these research programs, which will then find place in this OTT platform. So all of these will be mixed, and you will see the larger picture as we move along, but we have a master plan for that also. So I just wanted to just give you a glimpse, as I said. But finally, just to conclude, I'm very, very satisfied and happy to see that finally this particular program, which I've been really wanting to do for a long time, is finally taking shape. And I really urge, this is something that I would like the media to please focus on. We urge our scholars to please apply. You must apply for this. This is meant for you. And if you don't apply, then this whole program goes, to waste.